You finally meet someone. It feels like something is starting, and then it falls apart again. And you're back to being stuck, single, wondering what you're doing wrong. In my work with gay men, I see these three deal breakers that show up again and again. And I've fallen for them in the past too, because I wanted so badly for things to work that I ignored what was right in front of me. In this video, I'm breaking down the three biggest deal breakers that keep gay men single. The first deal breaker is not having clear intentions. You've been on a few dates, things start to seem to be going well, but you have no idea what he actually wants. And when you try to ask, you get these vague responses. He'll say things like, "I'm just seeing where things go," or "let's not put labels on it." And look, there's nothing wrong with taking things slow, but there's a difference between someone who's being thoughtful and someone who's keeping you at arm's length because they don't actually want what you want. What really stings is how they'll act like a boyfriend sometimes. They'll plan cute dates or text you good morning or just make you feel special. But then they'll pull back whenever things start feeling too real. It's this constant push and pull that makes you question yourself. Are you asking for too much? Are you being needy? And the answer is no, you're not. You just want to know if you're building something real together. Now, before we dive into the second deal breaker, I want to invite you to check out our online community, True Gay Connections. It's all about genuine friendship and connection. The link to join is in the video description, and I'm looking forward to meeting you there. The second deal breaker is when you're trying to date an emotionally unavailable guy. At first, he might seem charming, fun, and you have chemistry, and that's great. That's a great start. But when it comes to actually connecting on a deeper level, it's like hitting a wall. He'll be great at sharing surface stuff, talking about work or what he did last weekend. But the moment you try to go deeper, he shuts down or changes the subject. Ask him how he's really feeling about something important, and suddenly he has to go, or he makes a joke, or turns the conversation back to you. What makes this so hard to spot is that emotionally unavailable guys can be really good at the beginning stages. I've seen it again and again, how they can be charming. They know how to make you laugh, how to seem interested. But once you've passed the initial stage and you need something real from them, could be support during a tough time, or a genuine excitement about your successes, or just the ability to have a real conversation about feelings. That's when you realize they're not there. You end up feeling lonely even when you're with them. You're giving and giving. You're trying to create this emotional connection while they're keeping everything light and easy. It's exhausting. You start wondering if maybe you're too intense, too emotional, you're asking too much. But wanting someone who can actually share their feelings and be present with your feelings, that's not asking too much. That's literally the foundation of any real relationship. And this brings us to the third deal breaker, the down low situations. Let's talk about guys who are DL, not just private, but actively hiding their sexuality from everyone while they're dating you. This isn't about judging anyone's journey or pressuring people to come out, but we need to be honest about what it means for you when you are dating someone who's deep in hiding. At first, you might think you can handle it. You tell yourself you're being understanding, supportive, patient. But then reality sets in. You can't hold hands walking down the street. You make sure in your photos you look like passing acquaintances instead of a couple in love. Every public moment becomes a performance where you have to remember to keep your distance, watch your body language, make sure you don't look at him the wrong way. It's not just about the public stuff either. Plans get canceled because someone he knows might be at that restaurant or movie theater. Your relationship becomes this secret that feels less like something special between you and more like something shameful that needs to be hidden. It's completely one-sided. He's controlling when and how your relationship exists. You're always waiting for the right time for him to come out, waiting to be acknowledged, waiting to stop feeling like a secret. And that waiting, it can go on forever because it's not the right time, becomes a permanent state. And here's what can really get you. After a while, it starts feeling like you're being pushed back into the closet yourself. All that work you did to be comfortable with who you are, to live openly, and now you're back to anxious hiding, being vague about your weekend plans and lying to people. I get that coming out is complex and personal, but if you're someone who's done that work and you want to live openly, then dating someone who's down low means constantly compromising your own needs and values. You deserve to be with someone who's proud to be with you, not someone who treats your relationship like something that needs to be hidden. So, these are the three deal breakers I see again and again: unclear intentions, emotional unavailability, and down low dynamics. They're major reasons why so many gay men stay single. You get involved with someone who can't give you what you need. You invest weeks or months trying to make it work, and when it finally falls apart, you need time to recover and you end up tired of all that, disillusioned and stuck. You're not asking for too much when you want someone who knows they want to be with you, someone who can share their feelings and isn't ashamed of loving you. That's just the foundation of any real relationship. Now, which of these deal breakers have you experienced? Let me know in the comments. Your story might help someone else recognize what they're going through. Love you all.